An Israeli drone strike in southern Lebanon has reportedly killed a senior commander of the Hezbollah militant group. Hezbollah put out a statement confirming that one of its commanders, Wissam Hassan Al-Tawil, was killed in a strike on Monday, but it provided no further details. Lebanese security sources say that he was a member of Hezbollah's elite Radwan Force and that he died in an attack on a vehicle in the southern village of Khirbet Selm near the border with Israel. This is the second high-profile killing inside Lebanon this year. Last week, Hamas's deputy leader, Saleh Arouri, was killed in a blast in a Beirut suburb. All right, for more now, I want to bring in our correspondent, Abbas Al-Kashali in Beirut. Abbas, it's good to see you. We've got an elite Hezbollah commander killed today by an Israeli strike. Talk to me, what do we know about the importance of this person for Hezbollah, and is this a setback for Hezbollah?
You know, the security sources identified him as Wissam Al-Tawil. His code name had Jawad. Wissam Tawil was a commander in Hezbollah's elite Radwan Forces, the most senior Hezbollah's commander killed so far in the conflict. Senior sources in Lebanon said he played a leading role in directing its operation in the south. Hezbollah mourns him. Hezbollah posted photos of Al-Tawil with leaders, including Secretary General Sayyid Hassan Nasrallah and Imad Maghniya, its military commander who was killed in Syria in 2008. Another photo showed him sitting next to the former leader of the Iranian Al-Quds force, Qasem Soleimani, who was killed by a U.S. drone strike in Baghdad 4 days ago. So he must be very important person, official in Hezbollah.
And Abbas, let me get your take on this. There is a lot of fear that the war in Gaza could expand. There could be a wider conflict in the region, particularly between Israel and Hezbollah. We know that the U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken, that's one reason why he's traveling back to Israel again as we speak. I mean, what do you make with this death, this killing, this latest one? What does it do to the chances of Hezbollah and Israel going to war?
You know, this targeting today, it's hard to believe the strike which happened today is coincidence. The strike happened before the U.S. Secretary, as you mentioned, the U.S. Secretary of State Blinken arriving Israel, and one day before German's Foreign Minister, Mrs. Baerbock, arriving Lebanon. Blinken was holding talks on Gaza in the United Arab Emirates, Saudi, Qatar, and on Monday today before heading on to Israel, aiming to kickstart concerted peace offers that he says are needed to avoid a wider escalation. So we don't know. You know, as you see, it's not a coincidence. Some people saying, and some people saying it's the targeting from both sides happened since 2 months, and it could be a go farther. We don't know.
How is it being reported there in Lebanon?
You know, the situation is quite complicated now in Lebanon, and the people are, the society is divided in some way. And you know that there's the targeting of commands and leaders of Hezbollah and its ally can lead to exacerbate the situation along the southern border of Lebanon. And the fears of further escalation is existing here in Beirut and everywhere in Lebanon. But one of the security sources in Lebanon said about the strike today, this is a very painful strike. Another one said things will flare up now. We don't know. We have to wait and see how will be the response of Hezbollah.
Our correspondent Abbas Al-Kashali in Beirut with the latest tonight. Abbas, thank you.